Hey, you guys, I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. I just had our photojournalist, Mac, turn the camera around to show you these people paddling a boat through their neighborhood in Delcambre. It looks like they maybe are getting stuck right now, but that is how deep some of the flood water is here in Delcambre this morning. We wanted to give you just that visual because, wow, that is really a sight to see. I've never seen anything like that before. Now, Mac, if you want to pan over here, we'll show them what we were originally planning to show them this morning here in Delcambre. We wanted to give you a look at some of the damage we're seeing on some homes. So this house right here on North Dooley Street or N Dooley Street, it looks like a tree took down that front part of their awning over their porch. The good news is no damage to the actual part of the home where people live. It doesn't look like anyone was here in the home last night, so that's good news. But if you take a look down their street over here, now over further to my left, you can see there is also flooding on their street. Now, again, most of the homes here in Delcambre are raised above ground, which does help when it comes to flooding like this. But I think that some of the people around here maybe are too accustomed to it, and they're thinking it's okay to drive through the waters, which is something we also wanted to talk to you about. Mac, I need you to nod yes or no. Can we pan this way and show them more water? Okay, we're going to show you some more water. So that water over there was passable. We did see people driving through it, but this is why you shouldn't attempt to drive through water. This water over here, totally impassable. I tried to walk through it earlier. It looks like it gets to, well, I walked to about my knees and then I stopped because I don't know how deep it gets, but we really can't see the end of that flood water, how far down that street it goes. This is Main Street in Delcambre that's flooded right there. So once again, we always recommend not driving through still water, and we're going to recommend it again. You know, it could be like this where you can completely pass through it, but that looks the same as the water that the people were paddling a boat through, or this water that we really can't see the end of. We're assessing damage here in Delcambre. A little bit earlier, I did tell you that we didn't see any power lines down. We now have seen a couple of power lines down, actually down in water. So another reason not to drive through that water or even walk in that water. You know, a down power line in water can't be good news, right? Wait for the professionals, the experts to get in and take care of that kind of stuff. We're going to head this way and give you just another look. You can see some cars passing by on that main drag right there on the way out here to Delcambre. The highways were all right getting out here to Delcambre Erath area, but I will say coming out from Morgan City, I ran into 3 places where I couldn't pass the road with trees just across an entire highway. Not on Highway 90, but on some of the smaller sort of back roads highways, you can't pass the street. There are some really big trees down across the whole street. Now, once we got into town here in Delcambre, as you can see, there are parts of trees down, but we haven't seen any really large major trees down. Oh my gosh, we are seeing another person. I don't know if we can swing it to get all the way around, but another person paddling a boat across the street. This is just wild. So I want to try to talk to one of these people in a little bit. Maybe a little later on this morning we can talk to some of these people paddling boats around, seeing what they're doing. Is this something they normally do around here? And check it out. That has to be an interesting thing. So anyways, back to the trees. No big trees down here, just parts of trees. We're assessing damage all morning long, and we're going to show you a little bit more later on, so stay here with us. Right now, back to you guys.